Hey y'all, this is A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jive. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey there. Okay, so by the title, it should say something like Plan with Me book page setup. Now here's the catch, y'all. I'm actually going to be in a planner and my journal, but it's kind of hard for me to title some of this stuff because I journal and I plan. Like, that's the whole journal, jot, and jive. Journal means I'm getting my thoughts out. Jot means I'm planning things. And jive means I'm putting things in action. Nonetheless, the other day when I did the video, I think that was Monday. I'll link it somewhere over there. I did a flip through of my journal and my planner. And I told you I was going to set up a page for set boundaries, find peace. She didn't get to that. So we're going to get to that today. I just knew I didn't want to do it on Monday, but we're going to do it today. So a couple of things. I've already printed out one picture. I like adding the picture into my journal and planner of what I'm reading. I've always done that, so that is something that I like to do. So for example, I want to show you all a book review that I did a while back, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. All right, y'all, here is one of my B6 Scribbles That Matters journals. So this is a book that I did, yeah, this is February. I think this is 20, what year are we? Let's see, what year was this, y'all? Y'all see I don't use nobody index. What year was this? Honey, y'all see how man, I've come a long way. Baby got locks now. I was loose natural then. Okay, so that was 2021. All right, so this is typically what I do when I'm gonna do a book page in my journal or pages. So I want to set one up for the book that I'll be reading this month, and my goal is to complete this book this month, so I need to set up a couple of pages. So as you see over here, I printed out a picture, wrote the title, put down some stickers and little extra stuff, and so that's what we will be doing in today's video. I will not be talking through the entire video. The bulk of the talking will be right now. Okay, and so then another thing, I got a book, what do you call this, in the subscription box. This was from Cloth and Paper. It was a, I'm not even gonna try to say that word, bibliophile, is that what it was called? Anyway, that was the name of the box. And you got inserts for books. So I want to do two things. I want my journal so I can do a little more in-depth writing inside of the journal, but this kind of gives me a quick feel. All right, so let's go through this. So you have a reading log, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start filling it in. You know, sometimes we will be like, well, I'll just wait till 2023. But for what? Okay, I'm starting to read in November, so we're gonna start this in November. Now there will be one page that I'm on the fence about if I'm gonna start filling it in, but I still think I am. All right, so I'll go in and put the title, the author, the day that I started, and then I'll go in and end, and then the rating for that, okay? And then you have some blank pages. I think what I'll do right here is write a quote about reading or something in here. Not sure if that'll go on this video, but I do know I want to do a quote or quotes about reading and maybe some affirmations about reading. All right, and so then you get the monthly reads. So this is where I was torn between, girl, do you just start right here or do you wait for 2023? But I'm like, no, let's go ahead and start where we are. I think so many times we put off to just say, oh, well, I'll do this. And it's a form of procrastination, honey. And I've been procrastinating enough. So we ain't gonna do that. So we're gonna go ahead and write the title in here. And I'm gonna just put November 2022. It'll be 22 over here. And then when 23 rolls in, we'll do that, because who knows? I might change the way I plan later down the line as far as recording books, but I'll use this up. All right, and so then you get a blank page. Don't know what we're gonna do with that. Then you get a book log. So I'll go in and write the title. But like I said, I also like to have a picture of the book. It's just weird. I've always liked seeing what the book looks like. Nonetheless, I will print another picture out to go in here. So I already have one that'll go in the journal and then one in here. All right, and then I'll fill all that information out. And then you get a page for vocabulary, which if you have been following me for a while, y'all know even when I do journal prompts and I provide and sell journal prompts, defining words is always going to be on there. So if you see anybody doing that, talking about defining words, they got it from Journal, Jot, and Jive. Don't let them tell you no other. Okay? But nonetheless, there's a vocabulary page, which I thought was super dope, because I do that when I read. There are words and I'm like, girl, what that word mean? I don't understand that, and I'm not gonna pretend and skip over words like I do. So I'll go in, usually highlight it in the book, sometimes right on the side, but I like that I'll be able to write it here. And then in the other journal, you saw where I had a vocabulary and a character page, so I thought that was cool. Speaking of which, I could put some of the characters back on this page, but whatever. All right, and so you get another page, and then over here is like an index. You can write like a moment you like. I think this page would be super cool for like a quote or something that resonated. And you have 6 boxes, so you got 3 on the front, 3 on the back. Boom, that's it. All right, so I am going to add a little flair and decoration to the page. And why, you may say, what does that have to do with reading? That's extra. Because I'm extra. Yeah, I am extra. All right, and so that's what I want to do in here. All right, so that's what our video will be today. I'm gonna go ahead and set these up, and then I will come back and probably talk to you or flip through so you can see what happened. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, I am done setting up the planner section as well as my journal. So I'm gonna give you a quick flip through. So inside of the journal, which is in the back section of my HP Mini, I went ahead and set up the pages. This is like the little front part. And then like I told y'all, I'll do quotes. I haven't found the quote, so we weren't gonna make that up while being on here. So then I went in and wrote the name of the book and the author. Baby, that line is small. It's real small. Okay, so for those that probably don't have big handwriting and you have this, you probably have to take up 2 lines unless you're really gonna be reading 60 books that quick. I don't know, that ain't where I am. But anyway, I like to train myself to write different sizes, so it didn't really bother me. But I did use the Cleaner Energel 0.05, or is this a 0.04? Y'all, this pen's so old and beat up. So I don't know, it's a Cleaner Energel, but it's the real tiny one. It's like the needle point, really nice pen for small sections. Okay, so then I said the quotes are gonna go here, so what's gonna go on the other part? Child, don't nobody know. Anyway, so I put a little bit of washi and quotes or whatever will go here. And then remember I said we're not going to wait until 2023 to start. We're going to start where we are. So I went in and put November 2022. I also did December 2022. I know for a fact I'm not going to read more than this book this month. So there was no need to go along to get along and keep the space empty. I went ahead and put a sticker in there just because I wanted one. All right. So then you flip over and we get the book log started. I went in, wrote the name of the book, the author, self-help format. I don't know. I got to research that because I ain't no author. So I don't know what format. I mean, I'm like, did they mean if it was digital or hardback? She don't know. I don't know. All right. So then I put the picture down, some stickers. And then at the end, you can do your review, plot, characters, writing overall. There are no characters in this. I'm assuming. I don't know. But it's a self-help book. So I don't see unless she's showing parts of herself in there. I don't know. All right. And so then the vocabulary, I just made sure to write the name of the book so I know what book I was reading and where the words came from. All right. Still put some more. Just spruced up the pages. Okay. I just wanted to see something on my pages. And then we have the index. And again, I wrote the name of the book so I know what these notes pertain to. And so that's all that's in here. Okay. So we close this down. All right, and so then we get to my journal. So I created 2 pages, 4 total, well, 4 pages, 2, how do I say this? 4 pages total, okay? It's 4 pages total. All right, so I put the name of the book, the date that I'm starting the book, the author, a picture of the book so I know what it looks like. Just for my reference, and then additional pages. Okay, and so this will be a little bit different. So the one I showed you earlier had characters. Again, I don't think there are any characters in this book, so I didn't set it up that way. What will happen on this will be more kind of like reflection blurbs. I can go a little more in depth, and I have the one in my planner because if I choose to take this book to work and there's something I want to write down while a client is under the dryer, I can do so. Okay, so these are the 2 things that I have to track my reading. I'm glad to get back into reading because I need it. All right, so I started out with a self-help because your girl needs some help. All right, so if you enjoyed this video and you have made it this far, that means I'm either getting you through work, allowing you to ignore somebody you don't want to listen to, whatever it is. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so every time I post you are in the know. Also, if you know somebody that can benefit from this video so they can learn how to use the things that they bought in abundance, share the page. I appreciate you. All right, so I will catch y'all on the next one.